I think it's really important to work with different choreographers because so many people have different ways of teaching and of moving. So I think that the more classes you take and the more people you learn from, the better dancer you'll become, because it's funny how different styles help you move. I mean, it's crazy.
That's what I told him. I said she's adaptable.
And when you're working with different choreographers, you really have to pay attention to details and sort of be more in your A game. And the different choreographers might teach with lyrics or with counts, and it really just depends, so you really have to be quick. When you're working with a new choreographer, it really depends on the person, at what point in the process you get involved. Like, they might send you the song and kind of get your approval or something like that, but others don't. They kind of just pick a song and they're like, okay, I really like this, let's do this. Or some choreographers might turn on the music when you first get in the studio and let you improv and sort of figure out the movements and things like that, and others might just go right into their choreography that they had planned. So I think it just depends on the person. Welcome back. Today I'll be talking with my expert choreographer, Nikki Kennedy, about what goes into creating a perfect solo. Hey Nikki, so first there's the music, right?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I hear a song in the first 5 seconds, I know if it's going to work for a certain dancer or a certain piece. I think a song can move you in the first 5 to 10 seconds. As a choreographer, I try to have a story. So I want the dancer or dancers to know what they're trying to portray to their audience.
And so you have the emotion and everything comes across.
Right.
And like I think that also affects like the way you move.
Yeah.
Because if it's happy, then feel like you're more uplifted.
Right. It definitely affects your focus for sure. And as an audience member, as somebody watching a dance, you can be a great technical dancer, but if you can't tell a story and you're not acting, you lose that extra level of performance. And then I think with this piece, it's cool because you get to act in it. So we talked about how she's writing to his paper and she's
telling their story.
And trying to see if he's gonna notice her. So I wrote to your paper last night. As the story goes on, I think you can portray that your confidence is growing as the story goes.
And you don't need someone to lean on as much. You become sort of more of an independent, empowered woman.
Yes, exactly. And then at the end, I think it's so cool because she doesn't say
Clementine again.
Yes,
yeah,
she
really
doesn't
like
say it again. So it's like she let go of their story. She let go, and she decided that she doesn't need that anymore. So I think that's the main story, right?
Yeah, which I really love.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then as you're coming out of it, can you change it to front and then sit? Or would it be easier if it was yes? When we were creating it, which I do often, I let you kind of like move however you felt. So that would be improv. So I let you kind of improv, and then I would go off of that and create the actual counts. You know, you feed off of your performer when you're in the room and you're creating choreography. So I always make sure that the dancer is hearing it the same way I'm hearing it. Constant my, yeah, very good. Other than that, there's transitional movement. You really want to use your space wisely, so you can have like a chaîné turn, and then you can have actual technical movements. So right after her transition, she does a technical fan kick move. So you can have different types of movement. So you put that all together, you put the storytelling, you put the counting and sound effects, and you put the use of your space with different movements, and you have a perfect solo.
Well, there you have it. That's what goes into creating a perfect solo. Next episode, I'll be teaching you the first segment of the solo, so I hope you guys are excited, and I'll see you then. Bye!